Hey guys, welcome back. On today's episode, I'm doing my third pop-up sale of the year. I'm going to be doing pork butt, dino ribs, and spare ribs. So let's get to it. Alrighty guys, to start out, I'm going to go ahead and get this pork butt trimmed and rubbed and get it ready for the cook tomorrow morning. Alrighty guys, so we're just gonna take some of this stuff. You see this right here that's sticking out like that, go around the meat, take that off just so it doesn't burn. So look at this fat right here, that's the type of stuff we're going after. Kind of pull it. You always want to make sure you have a good sharp knife when you're doing this. This little fat right here is like a little sharp there, so we'll just kind of round it out. This one, guys, real simple. A little bit of mustard, kosher salt, and black pepper, and a little bit of Lawry's seasoned salt. So let's get to it. That was a funny sound the meat made. I don't know if you guys heard that. It was like, alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do the meat side first, and then I'm gonna flip it and do the fat cap. I was at soccer practice, and one of the soccer dads, he used to be in our church, and he asked if I could smoke him some dino ribs. I don't know what he's got going on this Sunday, probably like a birthday party or something. And I said, you know what, I'll do it. So went out and got the dino ribs, Costco downtown Salt Lake City. That's where I like to get them. It's kind of like, for sure you'll find them there. Feel free to go a little heavy with a rub. This is a big rectangular cut of meat. I do this fast and then throw them in the fridge right away so we don't get any flies in here. Guys, this is gonna sit overnight in the fridge. Tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. I'm gonna wake up, start my fire. I'm loving how this pork butt is looking. Let's go ahead and throw it here in this little container. Perfect size. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and get cleaned up, because next are the ribs, the spare ribs. We're gonna go ahead and wash this table down with soap. I'm gonna take it over there to the lawn, get it washed up, going in the fridge. Let's go. Hey guys, so I went and washed the table. Now it's spare rib time, so let's get to it. Alrighty guys, I got those spare ribs done. Next is the beef, aka dino bones. So we're gonna go ahead and get them prepped, get some of that fat and silver skin off the top, and then we're gonna spritz them with a little apple cider vinegar with water, and then rub them with black pepper, kosher salt, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of beef bouillon, and a hint of Lawry's seasoned salt. So let's get to it. This is an expensive cut of meat, $8 a pound. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get some of this silver skin and fat off the top. This is honestly one of my favorite meats to smoke, because it just like feels so bone with meat, like just feels so amazing to do with fire. Watching that meat pull off the bones with the fat. There you have it. See the difference. Silver skin fat. Trim that back a little bit. I'm gonna flip the back here and just get some of this extra fat that's a little just too extra, you know, so it doesn't burn up, cook up when I'm smoking them for 8-9 hours. Alrighty guys, that is beef rib number 1. I'm not gonna bore you, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a time lapse on this, so let's get to it. Alrighty guys, I've got these 2 racks nice and trimmed. Took that silver skin and fat from the top, some fat from the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and spritz them with a little bit of apple cider vinegar and water. Gonna rub them with kosher salt and black pepper. Get the sides here. Running out of garlic here, guys. This one I'm just gonna get it with my fingers like so. Sprinkle it. Alrighty guys, so these ribs are ready to go in the fridge. I'm gonna do the same to these 2. I'm not gonna bore you, so see you tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. Pork butt, dino ribs, spare ribs, dino ribs. They are in the fridge. Alrighty guys, let's get this firewood in the wheelbarrow. So tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. I'm not out here scrambling to find the wood. We're gonna start with maple and oak from our pile. Alrighty guys, we got that wood ready for tomorrow, 4:30 a.m. 9:25. In a couple hours this will be lit and the smoker will be rolling. Let's get to it.
A few moments later.
Hey guys, good morning. It's 6:15. I slept in. I kept hitting snooze. So I'm gonna start the fire now. I still have plenty of time, but let's go. Got the wood ready. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, guys. Fire's going. Oh, it's so beautiful seeing that. It smells really good. Alrighty guys, let's get the meat in the smoker now. It's about 6:40. We're rolling about 250, 200, 225, almost 250. Full stack is open. In the summer I have to leave it all the way open. If not, I get super low temps on one side and high temps on the other one. Let's go ahead and get that pork butt in first. Right about, ouch. Right there. Change out that glove since that one had pork. And let's go for these dino ribs. Check this giant rib out. Alrighty guys, it's about 8 a.m. I'm gonna get these spare ribs rubbed and then put in the smoker. So let's get to it. I'm not using a binder as I spritzed these guys yesterday with some apple cider vinegar and water to help tenderize the meat. And that is gonna be a great binder. Here's some beautiful looking ribs here. So for this rub, I'm gonna do black pepper, kosher salt, and Lawry's. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here. I hope everyone's having a great weekend as people are getting ready to go back to school with their kids. Summer's coming to an end. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and throw them on the smoker. Just added 2 new logs. Helping them start. There we go. Hey guys, it's 10 o'clock. These dino ribs and the pork butt have been on here since 6:30 a.m. So I'm just gonna shift them a little bit, move them around so they can get an even cook. I'm gonna shift them forward a little bit. So let's get to it. Alrighty guys, we're gonna go ahead and give the meat a little spritz. Go ahead, Clayton. Yep, and the ones in the back too. The ones on the top. Clayton's helping me. Let me give it a little more. Alrighty guys, we got those spritz. We're gonna keep letting them smoke on. Let's go. There's my helper, Clayton. Thumbs up for barbecue. Are you gonna try a beef rib today or what? Maybe. Alrighty guys, these ribs have been on the smoker for about 4 hours. They have been on this side, which is a little cooler. So they're gonna end up taking 5 to 6 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and rotate them, get them a little spritz. So let's get to it. You can see this beautiful bark is starting to set on these beautiful ribs. I'm gonna try fitting 4 of them up on this top rack. See if I can. Beautiful pork butt. Beautiful dino ribs. Still need some bark. These ribs still need a little bit of bark. Let's go. Alrighty guys, let's check these ribs. They're about 5 hours in now. Good bone pull on that back one right there. Obviously closest to the heat on top and the front. I'm gonna give them a little temp here. 183. So it looks like we're in the 170s, 185. I'm gonna move this guy. Switch this guy with this guy here. You go there. Switch this guy with this guy here. And you go there. Check out these beautiful beef ribs, guys. Gonna give them a little rotate. Alrighty guys, so we've been out here smoking for a few hours now. The shade is really helpful. It like feels like 20 degrees cooler in here. At least that's just what I feel. Well, anyways, we're out here smoking spare ribs, 1 pork butt, 4 dino ribs, and 4 spare ribs. Thank you to everyone who ordered. I really appreciate the support. Hey guys, so it's been 5.5 hours on these ribs, on the spare ribs. I'm gonna go ahead and check them and temp them and see if they're ready to be wrapped. Oh yeah. Guys, I wish you were here to smell these ribs. The bark on them. In 30 minutes, those ribs should be done. They were like 194, so 30 more minutes, they should be done, those spare ribs. We'll take them out, wrap them in barbecue sauce with a little bit of brown sugar, throw them in the food warmer, and then when that happens too, I'm gonna take out those dino ribs, wrap them in butcher paper with a little bit of tallow, and then take them up to 205, take them out of the smoker, let them rest. That pork butt I'm gonna wrap too. I'm gonna put it in a foil pan, add some barbecue sauce, some little bit of brown sugar, and that's it. Let's get to it. Alrighty guys, so one of the spare ribs is done. The pork butt needs to be wrapped, so I'm gonna take that out, wrap it in here, cover it with foil. That bark is good, so I just need to take it to 205 and then we'll be good. Let's get to it. Look at that beautiful pork butt, bone in, perfect bark. Looking beautiful. Throw some apple cider vinegar in here. Hit it with a little bit of brown sugar on top. Alrighty, let's throw it back in the smoker for a few more minutes. Alrighty guys, these beef ribs are almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and get them wrapped in butcher paper, spritz it with apple cider, and then wrap it with a little bit of beef tallow. Let's get to it. This will make that paper easier to fold. Look at that beautiful bark. Oh yeah. Rack 1 done. Alrighty guys, we've got that pork butt wrapped, we've got the beef ribs wrapped. Now we're gonna finish wrapping the spare ribs. One of them is done, it's going in the food warmer, so let's get to it. Spritz that foil, Stubbs barbecue sauce half and half with apple cider vinegar, a little bit of brown sugar. Come and check out this beautiful rib over here. Look at that beautiful bark. Man, that is a beautiful rib. Some sauce in the back. And we wrap it. Alrighty guys, this one's also gonna go in the food warmer. Let's go. Alrighty guys, it's 4:40. People are coming at 5 to pick up their orders. The beef ribs are done. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. It's been a long day of smoking, it's hot. Sorry to be moving the camera a lot, but I just have to move it wherever the shade is and wherever the best angle is depending on the light. So let's pull these ribs out guys. These ones in the front, I temped 203, 204. Let's check them now. Nice. Oof. You saw all that tallow spill out, guys. Those are ready. Alrighty, guys. So the last two beef ribs, they need like 5-10 more minutes. One of them is for me. So not a big rush. Pop-ups are kind of like this, you know, last minute. You're like, okay, boom, boom, and we did it. Special shout out to my wife for helping me make the banana cream pudding, the apple coleslaw that she's famous for. We packed it up with pickles and onions to make it a little more like a full meal, you know. Thank you to everyone who supports the pop-ups. It helps me be able to get better. And honestly, I really enjoy it, even in this heat. Probably 100 degrees in here. I don't know, maybe 120 with this metal roof. So thank you for watching. I'll show a little time lapse as people come in and get their order. I appreciate the support. Thank you for watching. Alrighty, guys, so that is the end of the third barbecue pop-up sale. We sold spare ribs, dino ribs, and it came in a pack of 2, so I had 3 orders, and the 4th one I was not gonna freeze. So I smoked it and made it for our family for tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. It's one of the big perks of smoking. We are going to open up this rib. Oh yes. That beautiful bark, that beautiful bone pull. Really nothing to complain about here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull a bone out. We usually slice it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Clean bone. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna go ahead and slice into this beef rib. I am hungry. It's dinner time. Oh yeah, that is nice and tender. Oh yeah. Oh my god. This is better than brisket. Okay. Oh my god. I've come a long way from my first beef rib that I did a few months ago. Guys, you need to make beef ribs at home. Just look at this. That meat just pulls apart with that fat in between. Beautiful smoke ring, beautiful bark up there. Alrighty, guys. A lot of you guys know about my wife's famous apple coleslaw. It's so delicious. We always serve it with our barbecue. Today she made banana pudding, and this is so delicious, guys. Like, I cannot tell you through a camera how delicious this is. Homemade. Oh my god. It brings back childhood memories of going to Golden Corral and getting that banana pudding they had there with the wafers. This is 10 times better. So delicious. Alrighty, guys, it's been a long day. Really grateful for everyone's support. The food was delicious. I'm glad I was able to try it. See you next time.